Hello, welcome back to Crystal Clear Coaching with your coach Crystal Tottenham. Here we like to tune into you, or you tune into you, I tune into me. It's all about internal validation, looking internally to figure out what's blocking us from what we truly want. Getting to know ourselves, like ourselves, and trust ourselves at a deep level. So I just recorded a video for like 20 minutes and then it didn't save, so that's cool. But maybe that was just meant to be because I was a little bit tired and rambling. Don't know how I'm supposed to be less tired and less rambling now, but we will make it happen. So, what I was really talking about was you and your Eunice. Like looking after you and what's at your core, what's on your heart and your soul, like over over the other things. Like looking after yourself and internally validating yourself first before you seek those external validations through, you know, food, social media, like other people, places, things, that help you derive a sense of worth externally. No, find that sense of worth first from your core, from your Eunice. And yes, we can even say Eunice is a lady's name that, maybe we're referring to tuning into our Eunice, our inner Eunice. We make sure that sexy lady with the name that starts with EU and then ends in nice is looked after. Thank you. Um, my brain does crazy things sometimes. Your Eunice is important. You are your human being for your life. You get given one properly. I mean, if you have kids, more, but they still are their key human being for the entirety of their life. Um, even if they're, even if their parents are, their guardians are still kicking about, they're still, in the grand scheme of things, more responsible for their life than anyone else is ever going to be. And that's same with you. So, are you going to look after your human? Going to make sure you feed it nice things and move it around and keep it happy and like help it tune into its core and help it feel worthy and like understand what's going on with its shadows to be able to unfold the light and find what is needed for this human of yours to truly thrive and inspire and like or just inspire themselves, just have a life that feels purposeful and aligned. Your human deserves that. By your human, I mean you. And you are nice, Eunice. So look after your Eunice, Eunice. Yeah, there is very much a not even it's just a like it a there's a why can't I the words yeah we're so taught to externalize our worth externally seek for validation and whether that's through people, places, jobs, things, um, relationships, a big one. Like, are we seeking for someone to externally love us so that we can love ourselves? Or could we choose to do the work to love and trust ourselves and then meet someone as a whole human being who has learnt to love and trust themselves and feel whole? And you're always whole, don't get me wrong. There's no such thing as not being whole. But if we perceive ourselves to be broken or, missing something, that will have a huge effect on how we show up in the world or how we don't, how we internally validate ourselves or invalidate ourselves. We cannot expect anyone else to do the work for us. We have to show up and show out for ourselves, for our Eunice, our beautiful Lady Eunice, or man Eunice, whatever you're into. And there's no better person to show up for than you for yourself, Nobody else gets to live your life. Nobody else has your perspective. No one else has been with you your entire life. So, you nail that, Eunice, please. And if you don't feel like you've ever really touched the surface, maybe you can get curious about that rather than make it mean anything too much. And just slowly start taking tiny steps if you have to towards cultivating that you of the ness and feeling like you're looking after your human and internally validating yourself instead of seeking for that external validation by like waking up and checking your phone. Look, hey, hand up here, guilty. I do that all the time, especially because it's my alarm. But what can we do to notice when we're externally validating or attempting to and switch it up to an internal validation system? Love yourself first, that all good stuff. Yeah. I said so much more in the other video, but I guess it was supposed to be more compact because honestly, it's kind of what I wanted to say. Yeah. You and your Eunice, very important. You're your own human. Stop seeking the external validation. Or just start noticing when you seek it. Maybe you don't have to do anything just yet. Just start noticing. And just notice, is this serving me and my best and highest and what I want in the world? And if it is, great. Go nuts. But if it's not, consider another path. You get to be the unconditional loving partner to yourself. And then anyone else that jumps in from a whole place is a bonus to light up your life further because you're the best person in your life and she or he deserves it. They deserve it. So yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it there because I can't think of any other points that I had. I'm sure I had them, but we'll leave it there. And please go look after your wonderful human today. That's you. If you have kids, like look after them too, but mostly you. You need a break, man.